Well, howdy and a happy Monday out there to you at Pronto and Beyond. This is Matt again with some motivation for this Monday and this week for you. So, if you didn't know, we're going through a book right now called The 12 Rules for Life, and that is by Jordan Peterson. He calls it his antidote to chaos. And what it does is hopefully helps put your life back in order to the extent to which you can control it. And today we're discussing Rule 6. And Rule 6 is set, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. When I first read about this chapter, I thought it would be something almost biblical. I thought of Matthew 7:3, where he says, "Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye?" And while it does take that somewhat aspect of looking at yourself, it covers it more universally. And here's what I mean by that: is that oftentimes when we have misfortune going on in our lives, we tend to blame the outside world. Uh, it looks at examples such as the such pretty bad examples, obviously, but of the Sandy Hook and the Columbine shooters, and based on the things that those people wrote after the fact, they blamed the world for everything that was going bad in their lives, and just thought, "Hey, I want to change the world as we know it, and frankly, end the world as we know it." So it's obviously a bad way to look at the external factors in your life. But then conversely, Peterson looks at some frankly very good examples. The one he used in particular that reminisced with me was he looked at Alexander Solzhenitsyn, who, despite fighting on the front lines of World War One and World War Two, being put in a Soviet gulag for a number of years in his life, and also contracting cancer while he was in said gulag, turned around and released one of the most influential books of his time in the 70s, which frankly probably helped lead to the downfall of the Soviet Union. So, again, you look at learning from the misfortune going on in your life and seeking to change what you can to not only change your circumstances but change your misfortune and turning it for the better. If you made it this far, I'm going to leave you with a little Easter egg, and that is, tell me what this line comes from. And if you do, the first person to call, email, shoot me a message, we'll have a nice prize waiting for him. And the quote is this: "Life is pain, Your Highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something." So with that, remember rule number 6: set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Have a great Monday and a great week.